Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Renee Box Young. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, showing your support, tuning into the live sessions, commenting in the comment sections of the videos, the live streams, man, the flash lives. We're having a ball. You already know what it is, man. I really appreciate each and every one of you subscribers since day one. Recent subscribers, man, welcome to Renee Box Young, a platform where we simply discuss, critique, analyze, and simply talk about the sport of boxing in a level-headed fashion, man. Hey, hit the notification bell so you know when I do my lives, and I just appreciate each and every one of you. I'm having so much fun. It's just so much fun going live and just chopping up the sport of boxing because this is what we love, the sport of boxing, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. And, I like to talk about things that capture my attention. This is something that has captured my attention. I've said it before, man, recently, and I constantly try to say it as far as the content that I push. This in particular caught my attention. This news that I want to share with you all, and I'm sure you saw it already. Things happen so frequently in the sport of boxing. One day to the next, things change. Information comes out, pumping, and I just want to get my input concerning this, man. Bud Crawford and what Bob Arum is saying. And we'll see what's next for Bud Crawford's career, man. I mean, it's quite interesting, so I want to get right to it, man. Let's get to the article right here. I want to share it with you. It's boxingscene.com. You can check it out. Link in the description. You already know the story there, right? So it says here, Arum, Crawford versus Taylor would blow the lid off everything in the UK. I mean, this is a thing here. It's nothing that quite new. He's mentioned something along the lines of this before. As we know, man, it's projected that Crawford is going to fight somebody soon in October. Whether it be Cepeda, whether it be whoever, whether it may be. It's not going to be Taylor because Taylor, he's going to fight some guy. If I'm not mistaken, it's mandatory Catterall. We talked about that before sessions ago. Bud and Taylor this year is not going to happen. So Bob Arum has mentioned Taylor. But now he's saying it again, okay? So let's get to this, man. I want to really break this down. So it says here, a top-ranked CEO, Bob Arum, is already mapping out the scenario for a 2022 showdown between undisputed junior welterweight champion Josh Taylor and WBO, Terence Crawford. Okay, so, I mean, this is what caught my attention first and foremost. Bob Arum is mapping out a scenario for 2022, but you already know there, man. Crawford's contract it ends in October. What is it? Do they know something behind the scenes? Is Crawford gonna re-sign? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. Arum, who promotes both boxers, believes the contest will be an insta-mega event in Taylor's home city of Edinburgh. Back in May, Taylor traveled to Las Vegas to win. Okay, yeah, we know the story there. Okay, so I mean, this is what Bob is saying here. I mean, this is a trip, man. The first order of business for Taylor is a mandatory defense against Catterall, like we mentioned a moment ago, in the fall. And we talked about it a minute ago, man. And thanks to my guy, L-Dub, man. Shouts out to my plug. Go subscribe to my guy, L-Dub. Always sending me the information, man. We talked about that some streams ago, a while ago. And then provided everything's on track. Check us out, ladies and gentlemen. Arum would like to get Crawford and Taylor in the ring in Scotland, but we're talking about 2022, though. So what? Is he talking to Bud behind the scenes and I don't know, man. This is weird. Josh is a major talent, Arum told Sky Sports, who will be fighting Jack Catterall in November. Then we hope early next year we will be, check this out, man. Early next year we will be able to do a fight that will blow the lid off of everything in the UK. That would be Taylor challenging Crawford for the welterweight title. Welterweight title. Wow, it would be prime time in the UK. We'd love to do it there in the spring with 60 in the spring. Okay, so I mean, April, something like that? March, April, with 60,000 people in Scotland. Crawford is scheduled to return in the month. Okay, we know that. While Taylor is viewed as a Toronto. Okay, so he continues to say here, I mean, there's always been a fight. Victor Posto was a step too far. Regis Progress was a step too far. Jose Ramirez was a step too far. They were all too good for me, and I keep proving them wrong, and I'll prove them wrong again. So that's Taylor's words, okay. I believe in my own ability. I believe I fought better opposition than Crawford. This is Taylor talking. Okay, so although Crawford is very, very good, he's elite level, but he hasn't fought the best opponents in his division. Everybody knows that right there, definitely. I mean, he's fought good fighters, good opposition, but I believe I fought at the better level. I fought better fighters on the way up. Okay, so, I mean, But you can't necessarily trust what all these promoters say, because what did, remember what Bob Arum said some time ago, that, next week we got a huge announcement for Bud Crawford, and nothing happened. No announcement came out. And then shortly after, you got the announcement of Spence versus Pacquiao. Yeah, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? So you can't really trust what Bob's saying, but I'm sure he's saying this for a reason. I think, now I'm just speculating, man, I repeat, I think that, Bob Arum probably worked out a deal, man, on the side, in the background. As it is, Bud doesn't talk too much in social media anyway. He's not one of those guys. He's on the low also, you know what I mean? And, when it comes to social media, and I respect that, man. Got nothing to say against that, you know what I'm saying? And when it does come to social media and things of that nature, he talks about family and stuff like that. It's great. Photos of his family, kids, him out in Dubai having fun in the sand dunes out there with his raptor and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes he has little Twitter temper tantrums where he sounds off against fans, and his sister comes in the mix. And you already know that's happened before, and it seems like lately he's been quiet about it, you know what I'm saying, concerning that aspect on social media. So as it is, Bud doesn't really talk too much on social media or express, his plans and the moves he makes. So, I mean, there's a big possibility, man, that, Bob somehow convinced Bud, saying that, hey, after this fight that you have in October, let's do a one-fight deal. Let's do another, and you'll make big money. We can put on pay-per-view, whatever the heck deal they got with Sky Sports or whatever. Because obviously that Shakur Stevenson debuted against Nakatani. Or no, what was that guy's name? Jeremiah Nakatili or whatever that dude's name was. That was the debut airing for Sky Sports with the deal they have with Top Rank to air their fights in Sky Sports in the UK, right? So maybe Bob is planning something there, to air something huge, this fight between Bud Crawford and Taylor. And it would be bigger for Taylor's name, Josh Taylor's name, in my humble opinion, because he's undisputed, and he's very known in the UK, what have you. But it wouldn't be at 140 for the undisputed. So this is something else that came to mind. I was kind of brainstorming it earlier. Maybe if that's the case, if Bud has a one-fight deal after this whole deal with, this contract is up in October 2021, maybe it's a one-fight deal with Top Rank again to fight Taylor, and after that, maybe he'll go for Spence. This is exactly why, ladies and gentlemen, I said it so long ago, man. I said it so long ago. When the whole world was, saying, Spence and Bud has to happen this year, in the year 20... I think that was back in 2020, people were saying that. It was a while ago, man. And I was saying at that time, it's not going to happen. If it even remotely comes to fruition, or maybe happen, or is even thought of to coming close to reality, it's going to be around 2022 or 2023, man. That's what I said. I've been saying it, and this is just another blow, I guess we can say, to the whole Spence and Bud fight. Thanks to Bob Arum. Okay, so I mean that's I don't know, man. Salute to Bud. I wish the best for the guy. And he can probably care less to what concerning what people say. So I'm just speaking as a fan of the sport of boxing, and so it's interesting stuff, man. I mean, it would be nice, I guess. It would just be another. I mean, Taylor is a more reputable name, but moving up to 147, it's like expect a lot of community out there to get to criticize Bud even more. I just posted a video talking about how fight fans out there, boxing fans, and I'll talk about I'm just general boxing fans. They're really criticizing Bud Crawford, and it's sad. So if that's the case, by the time I post this video up, you know how to do it. You already know how to do it. By the time I post this video up, man, it's Bud's next opponent is going to be announced most likely. It's probably going to be Cepeda or another guy, Santian or something like that his name is. That's another candidate, if I'm not mistaken. Community is going to go all over him anyway. I was talking about it in that video. And if after this, if he continues with Top Rank, and goes for Taylor because Bob's saying it, and organizing things for Bud, I just, expect a lot of criticism, man, coming from the fight community, you know what I'm saying? But I wish the best for Bud Crawford, man. We'll see what's up. And maybe after that, I still have some slight hope. If that's the case, after Taylor, springtime, maybe then the Spence and Bud Crawford fight will go down. Summertime 2022, something like that. But who knows, man. So, Renee Boxing, man, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, showing your support, tuning into lives. If there are new listeners, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I do my flash lives. Definitely, man. Family is jumping in here. Brick by brick, stone by stone. We're growing here, and Renee Boxing. So thank you guys so much, man. Peace out. Comment in the comment section. Peace, fam.
Knock you out.